Hello! In this video I will show you how you can run your code on different boards using Embox platform. Here we have STM32 F4 Discovery board and Nucleo F207ZG. They are somewhat similar. They are made by ST Microelectronics and they are ARM based, but they have different peripheral devices and different settings. Let's see how we can handle it. Here we have directory of the demonstration project. Let's see. Here we have modbus directory and some commands which will be compiled and loaded to the target board. The first one is a modbus server. It's based on libmodbus, that's the usual library you can use on different platforms, and POSIX, also library to control LED lights. What it does is basically initializing modbus and then in the infinite loop trying to get some data from TCP socket and based on that data change the state of the LED light, meaning switch it on or off. Okay, another interesting piece of code is HTTP admin. It's a basic HTTP server written from scratch. It's under 200 lines of code. It works with post and get methods, and based on that it can update the state of the lights as well. Okay, now take a look at this directory. It's templates. It's a set of configurations which are used to build image for target board. For example, here you can see a list of modules, some ARM related stuff, some drivers, interrupt, clock, some POSIX stuff and so on. And most importantly, libmodbus and some commands which I mentioned before. So how do you actually build image for your board? You go to Embox directory. It's just regular version from GitHub, and you specify external project path like this. Then you need to choose template like this. Then you just build it. Okay, now I will connect my board to my PC. This is a pretty simple setup. I use USB to write image. Then I use COM port to communicate with the board and Ethernet cable like this. All three cables are plugged directly into my host computer. It's just my laptop. Okay, now the image is built. Let's load it to the board. Then run OpenOCD like this. And now we can use debugger to load the image. Okay, now it's done, and in the minicom you can see the output of the program. It's initialized in system, and now HTTP server is running. Let's see how does it look like. Now we can try to ping it. Yes, it's working. Okay, and now let's go browser. And here you can see settings. Now when I change those buttons, it turns on and off some lights. Well, actually the colors are not corresponding to the lights on the board, but that's not so important. So now if I restart the board, it will turn off again. Now if I want to save these slides, I can go like this and press save button. Now it's saved on the flash memory, so if I restart it, it will load those state from the board. Okay, now let's try to do some communication via libmodbus. I will close minicom. Let's go to project path again and go to host commands. Here we have some simple executable, let client, and you can control it like this. You can turn off lights or turn it on like this. So that's minimal example with this board. Now let's take the very same code and take it to another board. We go to Embox directory again and choose different template. It will be this one. We do the same steps, and I disconnect the first board and connect the new one. This time we don't need COM port because communication is done via USB. Now when the image is built, we should repeat the steps for this board. Okay, when it's loaded, we can run it, and it produces the same output at the start, initializing network. It's pretty much the same. So let's try to check the internet connection. Yes, it works. Now we can open browser again and look at the LED lights. As you can see here, they are changed, and the same way we can save it to flash memory. Yes, it's done, and when we restart it, it should be on again. Let's see. Nice. Okay, now let's see how those configurations are actually different from each other. Let's just look at diff. What changed? Some frequencies, some BSP versions, some platforms, FPU related stuff, and that's it. It's, you know, the same command, the same server, and I think it's nice. We didn't change any source code, just a little bit configuration, because configuration is different, peripheral devices is different, but all the other stuff is the same. Thank you for watching.